Well, I'm going to start off with a quick apology in case this video quality isn't brilliant. It's unfortunately I'm doing it on my mobile phone. This is a little project I'm working on, or have, should I say, finished. It's a water heater for a Chinese air heater. I have recently been converting my van into a camper van. The difference with my van is I need to have it for work. So everything I've designed has been designed to come out. The only real sort of fixtures are in there are the electrics and the heater. So I needed some way of heating up water. So I have made this. So before I glue it all together, I thought I'd show you guys. So what we got in here are two heat exchangers. These are the sort of things that you find on PCB water cooling. We've got two little valves here. These have a temperature probe on them. They go up to these two displays. So there and there. And then obviously we got our on and off. On the side here, we have our power coming in. That's on that. And going out to our little pump. This is one of those little shower units that you can get off eBay, and it was quick and easy to buy one of these and just butcher it. And then obviously that's the out pipe. Now on the inside, now I'm going to try and do this one-handed, which is going to be awkward. Hang on. There we go. So on the inside it's kind of double skinned. As you can see, there's like a box within a box, and then this bit down here is just an air gap. Inside I've made, so this is your heat exchange there, which is that one. And as you can see, I've covered the inner box with silver tape. This is to keep as much heat in as possible. It's also to seal it round the heat exchange so that the air is forced through the heat exchange and not sort of can obviously go round. So on the top here, it comes in on this one. It goes to the front, comes out the front, goes round into the second one, out the second one, and then comes back out again. This little tiny thing here is a little 5-volt buck converter, because these temperature sensors, once again, they're designed for PCB water cooling sensors, and they run on 5 volts, not 12. So that is the box. That's the end. And then obviously that's that end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and set this all up in the van and give you a quick demo. Okay, so I've just come out to the van. I've set everything up and I've got the heater running. So what we've basically got is a very large coil of pipe at the moment, which will be cut down, and that's going out to a container out there that hasn't got a lot of water in it, but it's got enough. So if we turn it on, what you get is the temperature of the water coming in. Sorry, temperature of the water coming in there, and temperature of the water going out. So what we need to do is because I've just turned it on, but the heater elements, the heater exchanges were quite warm. It'll settle down. So there we go. It's starting to settle. So as you can see, we've got 20 about 25.8 coming in and 29 going out. So the tests that I did on this, I filled that up, and that was, well, we put 20 litres in, and it did 20 litres from 19 degrees to 40 degrees in 20 minutes. So that's pretty efficient. So all we've got here is that when my heater comes out, the heat goes back into there. As I say, so we go through our first, our second, and then we come out here. And then at the moment we've just got, there's a little bit of warm air coming out, but obviously not too much. As the water heats up, the air temperature that comes out of here gets hotter, but obviously at the moment it's quite cold. So as I say, there wasn't very much water in there, but you can see that's now starting to heat up quite nicely. So yeah, so there we have it, a lovely water heater. Cost okay, as you may have noticed that this has been laser cut, just because I happen to have a laser machine. It could be made out of normal sort of standard wood. I would say the cost, I think, come on, focus. There we go. So I think the heat exchangers were about £10 each. The things like the switch and the little 5-volt buck converter I had kicking around anyway, because I'm always messing around with stuff, but they're, say, £1 each, if that. And the temperature sensor flow regulators, I think they call them, weirdly, a 3-way flow thermometer. It's not really a 3-way. It's basically, it's got an in and an out, and there is a connection obviously for the thermostat, so they call them a 3-way. And I think they are probably, I don't know, £5 or £6, I think. I've had them once again kicking around for years, so yeah, it's a bit kind of, hard to sort of say. So, there you go. So as I say, we've got the water is heating up quite nicely now, and obviously all that's doing is circulating through there. So I've left this running for a little while. As I say, there wasn't a huge amount of water in the container, but it kind of shows you what you can get out of this. So these are the current temperatures now. So we've got 46.7.8 coming in, and we've got 50 going out. So I'm sure if you just sort of left this running, it would get just hotter and hotter and hotter. I mean, at the moment, obviously, as I've said, because obviously you're not taking so much cold out from the heat exchangers, that means more warm air is coming out. So you are slowly starting to heat the van. So if I just, I mean, I can tell already that that's hot because the pipe is quite warm. Yeah, that's too hot really to put my finger under. So yeah, that's now at 50 degrees. And working very nicely. But I think it's time to shut things down. So yeah, there you go. You can make your own nice little heater. I do believe, well, it's not I do believe, I know that there is a commercial system you can buy, but it's pretty much doing exactly the same thing. I mean, obviously they've packaged it very nicely, but with a little bit of woodworking, and to say some materials which are not that expensive, you can make this. As I say, I would say that this whole thing's probably cost me, including all the woods and materials, I don't know, 30, 35 quid, something like that. So yeah, there you go. Go and make yourself a nice heater. Enjoy.